Hello everyone, in today's video I'll show you how to install VirtualBox on Mac OS Monterey, followed by the installation of Ubuntu 21.10 on VirtualBox. I'm running Mac OS X Monterey 12.0.1. Now I'm going to download VirtualBox from the virtualbox.org website and install it on Mac OS X. In the description, I have a link. Click OS X hosts to download VirtualBox, and I also downloaded the extension pack for VirtualBox. This extension pack will support the full screen feature after installing a virtual machine on VirtualBox, as well as support for USB 2.0 and USB 3.0 devices, VirtualBox RDP, disk encryption, NVMe, and PXE boot for Intel cards. Next I'm going to get Ubuntu 21.10 from the Ubuntu.com website. I've downloaded VirtualBox and Ubuntu, and I'm about to begin installing VirtualBox on my Mac. To install VirtualBox, simply open the downloaded DMG file and follow the on-screen instructions. So, now that I've installed VirtualBox, I'll install the VirtualBox extension by double-clicking on the extension file and following the instructions. Okay, I installed VirtualBox on my Mac, and now I'm going to create one virtual machine to install Ubuntu 21.10. Click New on the VirtualBox interface, enter the virtual machine name, and select the path containing the virtual machine on Mac. Choose Linux as the virtual machine type, and Ubuntu 64-bit as the version. I'll set up a virtual machine with 4 GB of RAM and 50 GB of hard disk space. Click on the newly created virtual machine in the VirtualBox interface, then click Settings, increase the CPU core to 2, and then select the Ubuntu 21.10 ISO file. Okay, I've set up a virtual machine with 2 CPU cores, 4 GB of RAM, and 50 GB of hard disk space to install Ubuntu. To start the virtual machine and begin installing Ubuntu, click the Start button. Enter Ubuntu into the search box. Select Install Ubuntu and then proceed with the installation as usual. Enter the Ubuntu virtual machine's username and password. The installation of Ubuntu begins. When Ubuntu has finished installing, click Restart Now, then remove the ISO file before pressing Enter to restart the virtual machine. So, now that Ubuntu 21.10 has been installed on VirtualBox, you can install these popular applications from the Ubuntu software section. I'll then install Guest Editions to enable full screen functionality. To install, click Devices, then select Insert Guest Editions CD image. Then click Run and enter the Ubuntu password. Ubuntu has released a new update, which I will install later. Once Guest Editions has been installed, press Enter to exit this window as directed. By clicking Install Now, I will install the Ubuntu update. After updating, restart Ubuntu. So, now that I've installed Ubuntu 21.10 on VirtualBox, I can use Ubuntu in full screen mode. I'll use the left command key and the F button to exit full screen mode. I'll use the left command key and the F button to exit full screen mode. OK. You can now install Ubuntu applications and explore new features in Ubuntu 21.10 on your Mac. Please let me know in the comments if you did, and I'll end the video here. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel to see more like it. See you in the next video.